guys. What's this all about?
Documents, please.
Hey, no problem, guys. We got it right here.
And you are the owners of this boat?
No, it's not ours.
Professional crew, then?
Nope, not crew. This is just for decoration.
If it's not a charter and you're not crew, what's the deal then?
Owner said, hey, if you don't have a boat, you want to use ours for a couple months?
They're still busy working, and the boat is brand new and loaded. It's in its warranty period. Why not shake it down? What'd you say? Shake it?
Shake it, not break it.
A $3 million boat? Sounds like a win-win then.
I know. Faith in humanity restored.
Yeah, there's still really awesome people out there.
Yeah.
Call us if you find any more.
All right, you guys have a great night. Thank
Good night,
you.
guys.
Bye-bye. Welcome.
Some of our finest whack.
We missed you guys. Really, it's been way too long.
We've got some explaining to do. First of all, no, this is not my hat. This belongs to the owner of this beautiful Leopard 45. We're going to tell you all about how that worked out, but we've also got to do some catching up.
We left you in the therapist's office, licking our wounds after the last boat didn't work out.
Well, that's actually 2 boats ago, because after a couple of weeks of rest and recovery and swearing we would never go after another boat, we found ourselves on an airplane heading towards New Zealand. And while we're not going to go into detail about that boat,
We learned some valuable lessons that, of course, we want to share them with you. So we're not going to dwell on the negative news because I think everybody's had enough bad news.
so in this episode, we're going to give you a brief wrap-up of our 3.5 weeks down in NZ, and then we're going to head back here. Where are we, by the way?
We're back in the Exumas, and we're going to give you our first impressions of this brand new Leopard 45.
Let's go to New Zealand.
I have sailed skinny boats, longer legs with dagger boards, only to go 1 knot faster. Look, hurry! I saved your life!
You saved my life?
Saved your life! What are the boat name options?
Wonder Twins.
Nice.
Okay, 5. Fucking off.
Like Stroganoff? Skipping class.
Skipping class.
Clarity.
Clarity.
Sugar.
Sugar. SUGA. Sugar would be cute.
Gotta get trained up here. You're all packed up?
All ready to go. Hey, but I'm eating healthy now.
For LA and then New Zealand. Oh, it's gonna be a very, very long night. And I got up at 3:30 this morning, so I'm gonna be all whacked out. How you feeling, Cap?
I feel like I got the right cap.
You do look like a seaman.
Got some contraband? You can't bring any of that stuff here. Okay. See if we can get back to the left side of the road. Okay, how do you turn this thing on?
Take us to our boat, okay?
It was too embarrassing to have my granddaddy clip-ons, so I went one worse,
My God.
and I did the double sunglass. We end up in the flaming something, right? The flaming...
Comfort Inn.
The flaming something. Look it up. Outside of Fongray. The flaming thing. It's pretty nice.
Okay, so tomorrow in Kerry, it'll be 75 degrees. Isn't this how it was the last time we came through here?
Yeah, very reminiscent. Oh, this is boat guy pulling off. Look how nice that is.
Oh, that is so nice.
Good job, dude.
All right, we're about 27 kims from the boat. Hello. Fans of the show know it's never a good sign when the boat is blurred out. Another almost boat for the O'Kellys.
And it's a real shame, because it really felt like this one was right for us. It was fast, it was comfortable, seemed like it was well built. We were so confident there's an entire video already made announcing that this is our new boat.
But it turned out there were too many mysteries surrounding this boat. It didn't have a hull identification number, no builder's number, no registration numbers. It didn't have any markings at all.
And when we asked for the builder's documentation, something that's part of every documentation package we've ever seen, the seller told us that it was lost by a previous owner. And that is a major problem. I was hoping it was going to be clean cut.
We had the survey. We felt really good based on the surveyor's confidence. We were both feeling like this is like a 90% go.
Yeah, the woman who's been doing insurance before we ever came down here, she said, yeah, should be no problem with this boat to get it insured. And then all of a sudden,
As long as we can prove a reputable builder. And that's where we've run into some issues because we don't know who the builder is. There's no builder's documentation.
we knew we had to cut this one loose when we were officially denied insurance. We had never come across something like this before. We assumed that if somebody said a boat was built by a particular boat builder, that some sort of documentation or evidence to that effect would be available to potential buyers and insurance companies.
It'd be easy to go down the bummer trail and focus on the dark clouds. But we were quickly reminded that it's the people you meet along the way that make all the difference.
I have gotten more love because of this shirt. You're like, I love tacos. Who could that
shirt before? But yeah, I mean, we kind of started our adventure with you guys, and performance versus comfort, and then we ended up with an Outremer, so you know which way we went. And yeah, we sailed from Florida to New Zealand over 2 years. We've got to go back, make some more money, and try again.
So wait. Does that mean that your slick ride is available?
Ooh, there is an Outremer 55 out there on the market. If anybody is interested, Skylark. It's a great boat. I can tell you all about it. I felt like it was a pretty good balance between performance and like going fast, but also decently comfortable. I think the biggest thing is taking on the mechanical challenges, really.
Totally.
I mean, actually, a lot of people can learn how to sail, and if you've got a good understanding of risk management and like not letting schedule push your time and like making bad decisions, the next biggest issue is the boat breaking down.
Yeah, taking care of the boat. That's the toughest part.
Yeah. When something breaks out there, you got to be able to fix it.
Any learnings or I wish I woulda?
Yeah, there's the maybe postpone the trip by 1 year to put a little bit more money in the kitty, because we're stopping because we need to go back and work. First boat buying experience, get somebody that knows what they're doing and call them up and say, I need a little bit of help.
I know somebody.
I hear you guys do that. I think actually that is by far one of the best things you can do, is tag up with somebody that has done this. And especially if you're buying a new boat for the first time, like they will tell you, like a 5-minute conversation will save you thousands of dollars.
Totally.
So like I would definitely do that.
You just don't know what you don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like you don't know.
I'm a technical person. I thought I would be able to spot everything, but a boat's a different thing, So I don't know. Get help.
We had no idea he was going to say that, honest. But we do offer consulting. And we thought, hey, what a good opportunity to pop in here and sponsor our own video. If you're interested in talking to us about a boat you're thinking about purchasing, go on over to SailClarity.com and you can see all the different options. We look forward to talking to you. We're on our way to Keri and we just thought we'd stop here in Opua. I've heard of Opua for cruising, and wow, I can see why this is an incredible cruising ground. Really protected, really cute, lots of nice little bays. Yeah, gorgeous. I have a love-hate with social media, but today I'm loving it because I shared a post from Opua, and a viewer reached out and said, hey, we'd love to show you the Bay of Islands from our boat.
Here, fun.
Yeah,
Come back up this one. Or we can go the other way around and whatever you like. But this is where most of the...
All right, here we go.
How's it feel to be back sailing?
It's nice. Sailing on Aroha.
Aroha.
Aroha, which means love in Maori. Aroha.
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 What's it called again?
Ura poka poka.
Ora poka poka.
Thank you.
Me bros.
You bros.
Get the net.
It saw the theokellys were here, and
There was definitely something on there.
It was huge.
It was.
I saw it this big. It was jumping.
Oh.
No dinner
It was
for
on.
us.
But it was off. It was on, then it was off.
Have a great week.
a huge thank you to Roger and Marion for taking us sailing in the Bay of Islands. Interesting fact, their kids have the YouTube channel Sailing with Six.
On a Leopard 46. Nice choice.
We took a rather unplanned trip up the north part of the North Island. The middle north, I think they call it.
In case you're curious, this is what $125 a night will get you on Airbnb. This place was good. It prepared Nick for boat life.
It's short on running water, short on refrigeration, and a little short on headroom too.
Did you hit your head at all?
No, I mean, we owned either way for what, like 8 years? And I just got used to walking around like this.
God, I can't imagine. I'm so spoiled.
It's nice being tall, usually, not on airplanes, and not in small spaces. But the bed was comfortable. That was nice. And the view, pretty nice.
It is a nice bed. Oregon meets Marin County meets Australia. That's the vibe. But it's a little too chilly for me to swim.
You chickening out?
Yeah. How did it feel to you?
I had to pee.
Oh, here's all the jellies. They look like little pomegranates.
The best things about New Zealand is how they seem to really prioritize having access to natural areas in the neighborhoods, shall we say, if you want to call them neighborhoods. You don't find this much in the U.S., where you're just kind of walking through the backyards of some high-end homes. That's how they do it here in New Zealand. The open space, the good land, is open for everybody.
Yeah, we're right next to a creek that leads to some really nice waterfalls, and hey, everybody can come through here. How cool is this? We just stumbled upon the nation's oldest store, the Kemp House from the 19th century. Check it out.
If you've been watching us for a while, you probably realize we're not the best vloggers in the world. We're not the folks to tune into if you want to learn about a place. But we found ourselves looking around with fresh eyes. The natural beauty of New Zealand is undeniable. But here and there's evidence of times when there was a bit more anxiety about the world order. Even all the way down here, folks were worried back in World War II. Soaking in all this beautiful natural world had us thinking how much better things might be if everyone could spend a little bit more time out in nature.
Yeah.
Take it easy. Maybe just jump on that rope swing. Go for a little ride.
That delivers. Spectacular. My God. That was rough. Wilson! Wilson! Wait up, Wilson!
Megan and I, like anybody, can get wrapped up in a, hey, we can only be happy if sort of mentality. We gotta get this boat. We gotta get a performance boat. Well, the truth is that we find a lot of pleasure in silly things, like finding an old volleyball on the beach. And we're inspired sometimes simply by seeing other folks having a nice time. And of course, making new friends. So yeah, we see your comments. Why haven't you bought a boat? Are you guys ever going to buy a boat? I don't know. We're having a nice time regardless. We dropped in to say hi to our good friends the Cressies, Mark and Julie, also hosting We Sail and Harbors Unknown, getting their vans together. And that inspired us. For a moment, we were thinking maybe we should buy a van too. But we'd already toured around New Zealand quite a bit. In fact, we've made 4 trips there now. And besides that, we've got some wonderful offers on the table on the other side of the world.
Tatwanga Rererangi Tawahahi.
And we're off. New Zealand, that was great. Now we're going to the Bahamas.
Florida. Let's go to Florida.
Florida.
This is my Uncle Jim and Aunt Sue's new Katie Krogan 58. We're going to help them prep to go out to the Bahamas. More on that coming up next week.
Remember, everything on a boat is broken. You just don't know it yet.
All right, so in the midst of prepping, setting up Lucky Dog.
We're gonna go check out a brand new Leopard 45. I love the logo. It reminds me of Hello Kitty.
This guy's got a good sense of humor. I like him already. Hello? Hello?
Amazon delivery.
Wow.
This is like home. Is this a bread maker? Oh, ice maker.
Wow.
There's some forward visibility for you.
That's amazing, actually.
Schenker water maker. Yeah, it's like a Spectra. It's got an energy recapturing pump, I believe. Oh, wow.
Wow.
First class. Huh?
Yeah.
Got an E-per.
Well, what are your first impressions?
This is a brand new boat. This thing's looking pretty sweet. It's totally decked out too. They've even got integral. They got plenty of solar back there. Looks like they've got all the safety stuff too. Raft, E-per, I just checked the charts.
Look at this little thing up here. Bonus room. Oh my God. There's a Starlink. That's a lot of solar. Wow. I was actually wondering, since they have this whole seating area, like this is normally where you'd have a lot of solar panels, but that is a huge solar bank. Whoa. Can you fit in there?
Yeah, it's like they've maximized the usable space on it. Like every inch counts.
Yeah, I mean, look at these. Like you could fully like sleep out here.
Yeah. And they get smart with the angles too. You can wedge in.
And the backrest is nice.
Yeah. What do you think?
It's a nice ride.
It's an offer we can't refuse.
I know, I think it is. You know, if we can help break in this boat while it's under warranty, then I accept the challenge.
As long as we don't break anything not under warranty.
Us? Break something? No. Maybe you're asking yourself, who are these nice people?
You mean us? We're the theokellys.
Who would loan somebody their brand new, never been used boat?
Especially the theokellys.
These are longtime viewers, and they've been watching us, learning from us, feeling inspired by us, and they want to see us out there and keep inspiring them on their boat.
When we first got the email, I was like, oh, a free boat. Sure,
Yeah.
okay.
Not gonna fall for that one again.
Once we met him in person, it was like, Nah, it's a real deal.
Yeah.
Situation is just as like we said earlier. This is a brand new boat, just off the ship from South Africa, and then they took it to get a bunch of aftermarket work done. And for those of you who have never purchased a new boat, there's this early period of, I guess, just finding the inevitable bugs.
Just ironing out the kinks.
Ironing out the kinks.
Things that, like the shades, like why is that one shade not staying up, right?
Just
little tiny
things. But, you know, it all adds up.
And it's under warranty. So, you know, these are the things they want to find out now while they still have time.
Yeah, so the owners are still committed to other projects and don't have time to shake it out. And they said, you guys need a boat. We need somebody to shake it out. So
win-win.
That's the situation. And they just couldn't be cooler people.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Yeah, so thank you so much. And we hope that you're going to come join us for a long weekend at least. But in the meantime, we are going to show you our experience of shaking the boat out, prepping the boat for a crossing to the Bahamas, all that stuff behind the scenes. We're going to bring you along over the next few episodes.
Yeah. Give you our feedback about the Leopard 45. I know there's been questions out there in the community about quality issues and that sort of thing, and you know that we're going to give it to you straight. So we'll talk about that. We'll talk about sail handling, performance, all that stuff. So far, I think the most difficult thing about this boat is trying to decide which of the 15 lounge and relaxation areas you want to pick.
I know. And that autopilot remote control, that comes in handy.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, this is a very, very comfortable boat. So we'll talk more about that coming up.
We rarely ask you for the likes, the clicks, the comments, but we are going to ask for it on this episode because we think the robot overlords are probably a little upset with our long break.
They are unhappy. The robot overlords do not want you taking a break from YouTube as a creator.
Yeah.
You got to keep your head down and keep editing away and get those episodes out. So with this long layoff, it's been like, what, 3.5 months?
Yeah.
The robot overlords are probably not too happy with us. So if you could, just give this a thumbs up, a like, a comment, blah, 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 whatever you can. Just, I don't know, rub some sticks together. That'll help to impress the robot overlords, and they will show other people the fact that we still exist, which is an important part of the entire paradigm that we now live in.
Yeah.
That's kind of a depressing thought. I don't want to leave you with a depressing thought.
So thank you for spending your time with us. We really appreciate it. And thanks to the patrons for making the show possible.
Yeah, more shows coming your way in the next few weeks. Take care, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.